Hey lovelies, welcome to this 20-minute yoga flow. Today we are working on lower body flexibility and mobility. So we're going to start in tabletop. So bring your knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders. Keep a nice long spine. Engage your core. And then when you're ready, take your left leg up, bending your knee, and just make some hip circles. Moving down, forwards and back. Nice and controlled. And then take the circles the opposite direction. Being mindful to keep your lower back nice and stable. Nice slow movements. And then release your left knee, cross your legs, bring your hips on to the mat, and then crossing both legs in front of you. Take your left shin on top of your right shin in fire log. And then option to gently apply a little bit of pressure on your left knee, pushing your left knee towards the ground. Keep your spine nice and long. Enjoy that stretch in your left hip. If you feel any discomfort, try not to apply too much pressure. And then gently release that leg. Keep your right leg on the bottom, take your left leg over the top. We're going to twist. So left arm goes back, right elbow over your left knee. Then you're going to push your elbow into your knee as you open your chest and then twist, gazing over your left shoulder. Keep your spine nice and long, chest open. Feel it in your thigh, in your hip and your glute. Take a nice breath here, inhale. And then as you exhale, gently release. Nice. Take your left leg forwards and bring your hips forwards, finding your low lunge. Come into lizard, placing your hands inside your foot, heel toe the foot to the edge of the mat, hand on your knee, gently pushing your knee away as you keep your hips low. Nice. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. And then gently release. Bring your leg back to tabletop. We will go onto the opposite side. When you're ready, take your right knee high and make those circles for 4. Good, then take the circles the other way. Nice, then bring your knee down, cross your ankles, pull your hips back. Good, when you're sat on the mat, bring your right ankle, bring your right shin on top of your left shin, gently applying a little bit of pressure onto your right knee. Don't worry if you can't get your knee to the floor, that's not what we're trying to do here, but rather just creating a mild sensation. Take a nice breath in and exhale, let it go. Good, here for one more breath. And then gently release. Let's twist. Right knee over the left, right foot over the left thigh, and then left elbow comes over as you open your chest. Inhale, exhale to twist. Pushing your elbow into your knee for a slightly deeper twist. Gently make your way out of this pose. Release your right foot forwards. Crawl to the front of the mat. Find your lizard pose. Hands inside your foot, hips low. And then gently use your hand to push your knee away. Rolling onto the side of your foot. Keep your chest open, hips low. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. One more breath here. And then take your hands to the mat as you bring your right knee back, tabletop. Let's work through the spine, cat-cow. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round and push up. Moving with your own breath through cat and cow. Enjoy the movement and the stretch through your spine, through your abdominal muscles. Good. And then come to neutral spine. Tuck your toes and push your hips high for downward facing dog. Nice long spine. Pushing your chest towards your thighs as you slowly begin to pedal your legs one by one. Pushing your heels towards the mat. Take a nice, beautiful deep breath in. And slow exhale, let it go. Enjoy that stretch through the back of your legs, in your hamstrings. Then gently find stillness in your down dog. Bend your knees, gaze between your hands, and step to the top of the mat. Nice. When you're here, inhale halfway, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold down. Keep your knees bent if you need. Grab a hold of the opposite elbows in ragdoll, and then gently sway from side to side. No tension in your shoulders, no tension in your neck. Breathe. And then let the momentum bring you back to center. Good. When you're in center, release your hands to the mat. Keeping your hands on the mat. Again, slowly bending the knees, stretching through your hamstrings. Be mindful not to overextend at the knee. Stretching through the backs of your legs. Enjoy the stretch and breathe through. Nice. We are going to take it a little bit deeper. So when you're ready, keeping your right leg bent, keep your left leg straight. Right palm to the mat, left arm reaches to the sky. Open your chest, gazing up to your top hand. Nice, let's switch sides. Left palm down, left knee bent, right arm reaches up. Good, and then find center. And then gently heel toe your feet to the edges of the mat. Keep your spine nice and long. And then bend your knees, bringing your hips towards the mat. Come into your squat. Maybe you need to use your hands on the mat. Maybe you need to come up onto your tiptoes to create more space. Or you can come to your full yogi squat, hands at heart center. Wherever you're at, listen into your body, breathing into your hips. Maybe you're comfortable to sway a little bit from left to right. Trying to keep your spine nice and long, chest open and lifted. And then take your right palm down to the mat. Gently take your left hand to your left knee and slowly apply a little bit of pressure to open your knee. Good, let's take it to the other side. If this is too much for you, feel free to just stay in your squat. And then find your way back to center. Keep your hands on the mat as you lift your hips all the way high to straighten your legs. And then bend your knees, squat down halfway. And then lift your hips, straighten your legs. Nice and controlled, bend down. And then straight legs, chest comes towards the thighs. Good, moving through the two. Nice and gentle, stretching through your legs, a little bit of strength. Good. And then lengthen to halfway lift. Slowly roll all the way up to stand. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen your spine. And then exhale, step your right leg back. Drop your knee down, come to find your low lunge. We're gonna push the hips forwards, trying to make the knee go over the ankle. Be mindful of your ankle. If it's too much, then keep your knee on top of your ankle. Working on your ankle mobility here. Just go as deep as you feel comfortable. Keep your hips low. Option to interlace your hands behind your back. Open your chest, slight back bend. Breathe all the way in through your nose. And as you exhale, gently release. Bring your hands down. Tuck your toes and straighten your left leg. Come into pyramid pose. Folding over your left leg as deep as you can go. Breathe into the stretch. Nice. Exhale. Good. Then push your hips forwards. Drop your back knee down. Low lunge again. Find whichever variation you feel comfortable. Breathe. And then release, hands down, pull your hips back for half split, extend your left leg, lengthen your spine, and then fold forwards. Keep your left foot flexed. Good, bend your knee, tuck your back toes, lift up high, find your pyramid, keeping your front foot flexed. Good, breathe through it. Nice, one more breath. And then bend your knee, step your left leg back, high plank. Let's flow down through Vinyasa Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog as you push through, and then tuck your toes, find your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Straight away, we're going to go the other side, right foot forwards, low lunge. Hands to your knee as you would push forwards, hips come down. Or hands behind your back, interlace your palms, open your chest, back bend. Breathe into your hips. Exhale, let it go. Hands come down to the mat, tuck your left toes. As you pull your hips up, pyramid pose. Folding over your leg. And then bend your knee, drop your left knee down, low lunge, whichever variation. Good. Breathe. And release. Hands come down. Half split. Pull your hips back. Flex your foot. And fold forwards. Good. Move into pyramid as you push forwards. Tuck your toes. Hips high. Right leg straight. Flex your foot. Fold over your leg. Beautiful. Breathe. Exhale. Bend your knee. Step your right leg back. Plank. Let's flow. Chaturanga. Inhale, push through your hands. Open your chest. Exhale, pull back to downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths in your down dog. Maybe you want to pedal your legs. Reconnect to your breath. Nice. Then find stillness in your down dog. Take your right ankle on top of your left thigh and pull your hips back. Gently bend your left knee, pushing your chest towards your thighs, and then straighten the leg. Again, bend your knee and straighten the leg. Good, release. Other side, left ankle on right thigh. Straight leg as you push back, and then bend your knee. Working on that left hip, straight leg, and bend your knee. Nice. Straight your legs and release. Beautiful. Drop your knees down to the mat and then find your child's pose. Toes together. Pull your hips back to your heels. Rest your forehead down. Let go of any tension in your body and breathe. Slowly bring yourself up to the back of the mat and then release your feet out in front of you. Shift your hips forward so that you're sat in the middle of the mat, and then take a hold of your big toes, keeping your knees bent, long spine. Pull your knees towards your chest and then slowly begin to lift your feet up. Maybe you need to keep the knees bent, or maybe you can straighten the legs, engage your core, hold and balance. Good, breathe. And gently release. Bringing the soles of the feet together, let the knees fall to the sides, butterfly. And then find stillness in your butterfly, and we're going to fold forwards, just as deep as you can go. Feeling that nice stretch through your hips, your inner thighs. And release. Find a comfortable seated position. Maybe cross legs, maybe sitting on your heels. Place your hands on your knees and slowly begin to roll your shoulders back a few times. And roll your shoulders forwards. Then keep your spine nice and long. Place your palms facing up on your knees. Gently close your eyes and enjoy this final moment of stillness. Gently bring your palms to touch and bring your hands to heart center. Bowing forwards. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I'm gonna head off because it's absolutely pouring it down here. If you would love to practice with me again, feel free to subscribe to this channel and feel free to provide some feedback if you have absolutely anything to suggest. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.